Hey guys, what's up? Darcy here at 6 Strings 9 Lives, back for a CD vinyl update. Changed the camera angle a little bit. I just got my new CD shelf in place here. This thing is pretty cool. I promise you I'll do a room tour when I still want to do a couple more things. I have very little wall art, but I am picky with what I'm going to put up. I would like it framed and to look nice. So I'll do that definitely within this year. We'll get a good room tour, and not a big room to begin with. It's only 8 by 10, but the sound is phenomenal because it's a smaller room, and it's all I need. Anyways, got a few things here to show you. I had recently picked up. I've seen this shown about 3 times already, and I had to have it too. Partly the price came up and it was really cool, and that is Overkill Horoscope, which I'm still working on a ranking for all the 19 studio albums for Overkill, and that will be later on. I really want this new album to sink in because I'd like to include it in the ranking. So this is a reissue. Here is the tag. First time on vinyl. It's a Rhino reissue. And it says start your ear off right. So this is from 2017. You know, this start your ear off right. I'm not sure what else they've put out, but not a bad reissue. I'm going to show you the original CD covers still. There is the art for the original CD. I'll just take it out of the case, get the glare away. Now I like this still much better. I know a few people have mentioned the graininess and stuff of this, but I actually just don't even like the green. I don't know why they would change it, because this thing is sharp. It looks great, but whatever. It's still definitely one of my favorite Overkill albums. Cool to have. The vinyl, just black vinyl. You know, nothing special. The center ring is just basic, but again, what an album to have in the collection. Next up, well, let's stay on the Overkill trend. Now, I had been waiting for this, and I would have liked to show it in my last update, but it didn't arrive yet. But here is Overkill, The Wings of War. Still waiting on the vinyl for that one. What an album. You know, I just love Overkill. They just really can do no wrong in my books. You know, and I've seen a lot of people talk about, you know, you could change the title to this album to that album. You wouldn't know the difference. But you know what? A true Overkill fan knows the difference, and these guys are unreal. So this is the Nuclear Blast Digipack. And if you're going to do a digipack, this is how to do it. It's just awesome, well put together, nice booklet inside. So I was listening to this and the Grinding Wheel, you know, the 2 latest albums, and I'm trying to think, well, what's the big difference here? Besides, like, great songs, like everything to me on this album is just amazing. I think the one word that comes to my mind with this album versus the Grinding Wheel is just intensity, and it's just turned up a bit. And I'm not saying this album's way better than that album, because I love anything Overkill. But you know, with Andy Sneap really busy with the whole Judas Priest thing, there's a few bands that were looking for help, and Overkill, they produce everything themselves, but they always bring in somebody to mix and master. This time they brought in Chris Zeus Harris, which I'm going to show you the next album right away. He was directly involved with that, actually more involved in this next album I'll show you than he was with Overkill. But I guess basically what I'm saying is it's always nice to just have a fresh set of ears and eyes in there, and you can tell on this release. Just awesome. Don't be afraid to go pick this one up. It's definitely worth it. And so I was talking about Chris Zeus Harris, which I think he was involved. He's been involved in lots of stuff, and actually Jeff was talking about this band, Demon Hunter, and I know Chris or Zeus is involved with their 2 new albums and probably has done a bunch of producing for them. I'm not really familiar with them that much, but anyways, he was really involved with this album, with Queensrÿche, The Verdict. This is awesome, okay? I like all 3 albums with Todd La Torre on vocals. If you were just a casual fan of this band, and not even a casual fan, let's say I just took somebody aside and said, listen to these 3 Queensrÿche albums. Give them some Jeff Tate in there, give them some mid stuff, and maybe this album. They probably would tell you that's the same singer. It is. You are definitely comparing apples to apples on the vocals, but this is the best thing they've done for a long time. But like I said, I do like the Todd La Torre albums, but this is the best they've done with Todd. If you're digging those cool dual guitar solos or intros, they use a lot of where they'll fade in a scream, like a light scream, not whatever, kind of like they did with Jeff Tate. If you're a fan of, let's say, especially an album like Rage for Order, which I am, this is right up your alley. You will be happy if you buy this. I guarantee you. This is a freaking good album. The Verdict by Queensrÿche, again produced by Chris Zeus Harris. There's the inside and the CD. I've been listening to this quite a bit. So this is the first album they've done in 4 years. So, you know, maybe worth the wait. I know the first album with Todd La Torre was in 2013, and then Condition Human came out in 2015. I like those first 2 albums about equally. This one I like better. Definitely go out and get this. I got a couple of reissues here in the mail on CD, which I've showed you on vinyl already. And that is the 2 Megadeth. These have been shown a couple of times. These do have some bonus tracks on them. And I haven't even opened these yet. This one has the bonus tracks of Time / Use the Man Live and Conjuring Live. So I haven't listened to the bonus tracks on here yet. And this one has the bonus track Coming Home. So definitely happy to have those. And there is some bands that I'm very obsessive about. I will buy vinyl and CD, and that's definitely one of them. And then the last thing I'm going to show you today is a band I'd never owned anything of before. I got it used. It is like literally brand new, $10, and that is the band Sabaton. So you guys can help me out with these guys. This one is called Carlos Rex, which I'm assuming this is definitely a concept album. I think a lot of their stuff is, judging by the track listing and everything. This is a 2012 Nuclear Blast release. There's the back cover. So tell me a little bit more about Sabaton. I'm late to the party for sure with Sabaton. And I'm pretty sure part of it is just logistics of where I live in Canada. I'm sure if I lived in a European country or whatever, somewhere in the UK, I definitely know who these guys are more than I already do. I've heard of them for sure. Never heard too much. I think maybe a couple of tracks on YouTube here and there. So anyways, tell me a little bit more about Sabaton. Is this a good one? What's their best album? Tell me about that, and definitely will give this a go for sure. Hey, it's on Nuclear Blast. It can't be bad. But that's about it, guys. I got a few things coming in the mail here. Got a spotlight coming up on a band that I think you'll enjoy. We'll do that here in about we'll do it in March. I've already done some spotlights for January and February. Want to limit those spotlights to 1 per month. Kind of don't want to go crazy on those, but definitely the next spotlight I'm sure a few of you will enjoy. But guys, until next time, stay heavy.